Alright, welcome back. So yeah, we
just
defeated pain, obviously. Now it's over. No more pain.
No more pain.
So...
Job done.
Yep. So, the Men in Black ride is a really cool dark ride. One of my favorite dark rides ever made. It's a blaster shooter game, right? But, like, every time we would be, like, one less guy than we needed for a full cart. So I would just take the other gun that no one was using and then dual wheel through the attraction.
Oh, that's funny.
I apologize for summoning you into the middle.
Also, people don't get the rules of the game. So there's a point where like the other cart you're running with turns out they're aliens in disguise, and you have to shoot their stupid red dot above them for extra points, and it also spins them out of control. People are not listening. So what you do is, as soon as that happens, you just start blasting the shit out of them so that they can't do anything, and they keep spinning, and they don't know what's going on or why it's happening, and it's really funny. But anyways, outside of that, they had the get my wife's name out of your motherfucking mouth guy was on that ride. He was cool.
Smith Will?
Yeah, Smith Will, I think his name is. He was a cool guy. I don't remember much of him because he kept flashing me with a light or some shit. He seemed nice after the light. I don't remember anything before the light, so.
Are you okay, lad?
No. And then there's Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley was cool. Like,
You're not done with pain yet?
you don't think about it until you walk into Diagon Alley, and then you're like, damn, Diagon Alley's fucking cool. It looks just like the Harry Potter fucking world. They have a back alley that you walk into, and then when you walk into the back alley, it's a different, not Diagon Alley, that's always in perpetual darkness. And that's where they sell all the evil shit, and all the evil guys stuff are hanging out in there.
That's pretty cool.
And I was like, this is neat. I don't know what's going on. I don't know any of the lore. This is neat. And then, but what's interesting is we're like, is Diagon Alley AC'd? Like, is this whole land AC'd? Because, like, every now and again we're walking by and there's, like, a draft of what has to be AC'd air because it's, like, 90 fucking degrees out. So, like, it's so cold in Diagon Alley. Like, what the hell is going on? And we finally figured it out. It's because the ride, Escape from Gringotts, is blasting AC so hard out of the fucking entrance that you can feel it throughout huge chunks of Diagon Alley.
That actually is crazy.
It is absurd how much AC is being pumped out of that fucking room.
That's actually crazy.
And so, one, the scale is crazy, by the way. It's massive. You step into it, and it's just like, you look up, and it's like gotta be like in 20, 30 foot high ceilings with giant chandelier fuckings. And as goblins are doing their fucking tax write-offs or whatever it is goblins do.
The banks. They own the banks.
Yeah, and they're just like... And I'm like, damn. So, here's what I want to bring up to people who haven't been there, though, because this is very important. And it works especially well on Escape from Gringotts, but it works on any show that has a pre-show. It just works really well on Diagon and Escape from Gringotts because it has three pre-shows, mostly two pre-shows. Once you wait in line and they put you into the room for the pre-show, if you just walk all the way to the other end of the room where the next door is, you can skip like 50 people in line to get to the ride faster, because they're all going to be watching the pre-show, and you'll be right next to the door that opens to the next pre-show. So, in Diagon Alley, they have a pre-show, and if you wait by that door, when it opens up, you can skip like 50 people, including Fast Pass people, because they're both like, they're two separate lines, but they both have their own door that you can skip and get ahead of. And then you get into an elevator, and the elevator has its own pre-show, but if you hang out by the door of the elevator that opens to exit on the other side, you can also just skip a bunch of people there, and then you have to grab 3D glasses, but if one person in your party just rushes to get the 3D glasses, then the other guy doesn't need to get them, and he can skip getting the 3D glasses and just pick them up from your buddy when you get into the line. So you can skip like 50-something people in line if you're quick about it. I made a joke the third time we were riding the ride because I was just like, you know what to do, and my sister's like, what? I'm like, hang out by the exit, and she's like, all right, and like, and I was like, we got over there, and I like nonchalantly walked my way from the elevator entrance all the way over to the other entrance door, the one that gets you onto the ride, and I'm just sitting there, you know, hands in pockets, waiting, looking at, and I'm just like, I lean over to my sister and I'm like, you can tell who's been on this ride before and who hasn't. Because all the people who've been on the ride before are just standing by the door, staring at the door. Just staring at it, waiting for it to open. And everyone else is, like, leaning up against the walls, hanging out by the things. Like, oh, look at all the pretty fucking things. And everyone else is just like, I've been waiting for this fucking door to open, and I'm gonna make a mad fucking dash.
Yeah.
But you can do any ride that has a pre-show, you can do that on at Universal. And you can skip anywhere between 20 and like 50 people if you just hang out by the door, and then right as it opens, just be like, excuse me.
Yeah.
So we were getting on rides like quick. We were like, it was like a 30-minute wait. I think we got on and off that ride in like 15 minutes.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's been a long time. Maybe you're confusing him with someone else?
Man. But yeah, it was good. But that's it for the theme park. I just wanted to bring that up because that was real. Oh, there's one fucking ride I forgot, and I can't believe I forgot it because it's the funniest ride in the whole fucking park. The Mummy, the Revenge of the Mummy ride, is incredible. There's people that say it's the best ride in the park and their favorite ride, and I absolutely understand why. One, the queue is hilarious. There's a whole bunch of, like, gag shit that, like, you touch it and it activates an effect. So, like, you touch the special obelisk and either you're, like, chosen and the lights up, or, like, blast you with air is, like, fuck you. And then there's, like, a point where you're waiting in line and, like, they have a camera over these people waiting in line and a scarab. And if you touch the scarab when it's glowing, it shoots air at their feet. So, like, you're just sitting there in line and as people are moving, you're just like, psh! And they're just like, what the fuck? Super funny. They also have like a floating obelisk thing in a hole, and if you try and like reach in and grab it, it blasts you with air. Like, how dare you steal from the Mummy? All of that's whatever though. The ride is hot. There's no AC in the building. It's hot. It's a hot ride, and I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, geez, this ride's pretty hot. I've realized why it's so fucking hot because they blast your ass with flamethrowers when you're on the ride. I'm like, no wonder they aren't using AC. It would defeat the point of the flamethrowers they're shooting at you. They get into the thing, and the whole fucking, like, it shoots out giant flame torches of the mummy being like, I am risen, my undead, and then the undead mummy guys shoot up and fires shoot from the side. And then it sends you down the thing. Here's the kicker. Here's why the ride is so funny. All of that, whatever. What makes the ride so funny is that it has the brakes. So every time you hit a brake, it jerks you to a stop in like, oh, you literally stop on a dime. That is the only way I can describe it. You stop on a dime. It's so fast, it's so painful, it's amazing.
That's right.
There's a point where it rolls backwards and then stops, and every time you can feel your lower back just like against the plastic seat, and you're like, oh, thanks.
I feel that in my soul.
It's so fucking funny. And then you get into a fucking room. They shoot you off into the darkness with all the spooky ghosts, and you go through a dark ride, essentially, a roller coaster entirely in the dark with ghosts and shit coming at you and spooky mummy men. And then you get to the end, and it's like, thank you for riding on the ride. Like, has a studio employee behind like a glass or something who's just like, thank you for riding the mummy ride. You can now get off when you. And then it just. She gets murdered by the mummy, and he comes out from behind, and he's just like, you're not escaping that easily, and they blast you with water to represent her blood when he murders her.
Oh, that's funny.
And then the whole ceiling lights on fire, and I mean the whole ceiling engulfs in flame, and it's hot as shit, and you're like, whoa, and then he launches you into hell. You launch straight into a red mist pit.
That's dope as shit.
And then you get to the end of the movie, and the main guy from the Mummy movie, who I can't remember his name, Brendan Fraser.
Yep.
Brendan Fraser's just like, this interview would have been better if I got my damn coffee. And then the Mummy hands him his coffee, and he's like, ah! And then the ride ends. And it's amazing. This is the funniest fucking ride I've ever been on.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's so good. It's one of those rides that I'm just like, it's a good thing this ride is popular, because this ride has to be so expensive with the amount of fire they're constantly blasting at you throughout the whole fucking ride. Is incredible. And then what made it extra funny is we're leaving and you're exiting through the gift shop, and what I thought was just like a mannequin ended up being one of the zombie Stoatwalker guys. So I walk by him and he's like, ah, right in my face, and I'm like, whoa, okay, alright, fair enough, you got me. Good on you, fucking alright. It's like, alright, you got me, fucking shit.
That's actually funny. I'm glad to hear you had a good time there, Chris.
I had a great time. I always have a great time at amusement parks. I'm a big amusement park guy.
I need to focus on just one of them.
But it was cool, because I had never seen any of it before, so and it was all new to me. It was all new to me. Also, my ruptured disc in my spine from the Mummy ride is all new to me as well.
Let's do this.
It's a good thing that ride doesn't have headrest, because that is definitely a ride that would give you whiplash. Like, for real. Anyways. Enough of that. Who gives a shit about any of that? That's all fucking boring. We also went to a concert.
Yeah. The entire reason your sister wanted to go to Florida.
Yes, was to go to her Stray Pop concert. Their Stray Kids concert, which is a K-pop group, which I got dragged along to.
I'll pave the way.
Which is fine by me, because they're good. I don't have any problems with them. I'm not gay or obsessed, so I was a little bit of an oddball out there. But so we're there. We're there. So
Paint me a picture with your words, Chris.
So here's the best way to describe it. One, my sister's like, we gotta get there early, because there was this thing, I guess, at the last concert where, like, apparently people didn't get in until, like, 30 minutes before the show closed because their systems, like, went down or some shit.
That's really obnoxious.
So, my sister was like, we need to get there early. And I was like, alright. So we got, like, 2 hours early. I wasn't willing to argue it, because I was like, it's K-pop, so she's probably right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, she's probably right.
So I'm like, alright, we'll do...
Dude, this is so broken.
He's so strong.
This is really gone. There's got to be a reason.
I have other moves, but there's no reason to use them, because this is the most powerful move. Oh, yeah. So, we get there early, and even getting there early, there was probably thousands of people already waiting outside the fucking building. So, I'm like, alright. I knew that was going to be the case anyways. I was prepared for that. We get to,
Should make things a little easier.
so we get to the concert, and, like, my sister is already, like, so people give out freebies. It's, like, just a thing, I guess, that they do at K-pop concerts, where people will make stuff and then give them to people for free.
Okay.
At the park. So we got a bunch of those, and, like, this is one of them.
Oh, you got a little keychain.
Yeah, I got a little phone dangler, which is their logo, which is like a compass, essentially.
That's pretty cool.
It also says Oral on there, which is short for Orlando. But my fucking half-dehydrated brain in the sun was just like, oral? Like,
sex?
oral sex? And then I was like, oh, Orlando. That makes way more sense.
No, I think oral sex.
Luckily for me, I had a favorite member, so I fit right in. They were like, who's your favorite member? And I was like, Han. And I was like, God, I'm so sad. I'm so glad I have a favorite member, or else people would be like, why are you here? Get asked so many fucking questions, and I'm like, I don't even know who they are. They're like, do you like Ian? And I'm like, who's Ian? And they're like, Ian. And I'm like, oh, In? The one who spelled I-N in, and they're like, oh, Ian. I'm like, if you say so.
No, he's in.
My sister hates me. It's so funny. I make her so mad with that.
I don't blame you.
Well, they have a member who's named I-N, and it's supposed to be pronounced Ian.
No,
I'm just
in.
like, he's in.
He's
And I'm
in.
like, oh yeah, member in. And they're like,
As somebody who spent how many years doing English grammar stuff,
Yeah.
it's in.
well, they're Korean, and it's a name, and also I think it's made up, so
Okay.
they can pronounce it however they
Okay.
want because none of the names are real. But that was funny. It was funny because there was one person who was like giving out freebies, and they're like, "I have so many Ian. No one wants Ian," and I was just like, "I'll take an Ian." I kind of feel bad for him. I just kind of feel bad for him now. This is a convention of like 10,000 women, and not a single one find him attractive. Apparently, like damn.
What's the name of this group again?
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids?
If you're going to look up who they are, don't worry, I can't tell you. I tried this test to figure out who the fuck they are. I only got like half of them.
It's over.
I'm assuming it's this man.
Yeah, that's them.
With half of the men in there look like women, but you know.
Derek, you can't say that. That's inappropriate. That's the main and popular one. That's Felix. That's the one everyone knows, and it's everyone's favorite. It's my sister's favorite. It's everyone's favorite. It's the girl next to me kept screaming, "I love you, Felix," in my ear so loud during the concert, but I'll get to that.
There are still other
We have somebody broke it down. The internet breaks things down.
boss. Ma'am.
Oh, dude, they don't even have Ian. They don't even have, like, everybody else
Yeah.
got a specific name.
It's funny, because apparently he's extremely popular in Korea, but not the US. No one in the US gives a shit about Ian, apparently.
Oh, yeah, no, I would say he's fairly attractive.
Yeah, he's fine. There's one that isn't attractive. It's like Bang-chan, I think. Hold on. I can point him at this guy up here in the corner. No one finds him attractive. Bang-chan. No one likes Bang-chan.
I'm so sorry, Bang-chan.
It's funny because, like, he's, like, clearly the most jacked out of the entire group. He's definitely just, like, more built than everyone else, but that makes him look less girly, therefore less attractive.
You know, he doesn't look too bad, to be
Yeah,
honest
he
with
looks
you.
fine. No, those are better photos. That's not... No, that's Bang-chan.
Oh, sorry.
Those are totally... That's the other... That's the main... he's the captain. Everyone likes Bang-chan. His real name is Chris, ironically.
I don't know, like...
There's Bang-chan and then Chang Ben. That's the one, Chang Ben.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chang.
Changin. Yeah, he's the one.
Oh, yeah, no,
He's-
he's a little...
He's just a little too... He's a little too pudgy looking in the face, I think, for most people. That's the problem.
Don't worry, he'll find some crazy girl
I'm
who
sure.
loves him.
Every member has, I'm sure, their own psychotic fan base.
Oh, yeah.
But he's pretty good. I like all of them. They're fine. Their songs are good. But we get to the concert and we're waiting in the sun. I'm just like sitting down because I'm like, I don't give a shit. We're trying to figure out how to get in because no one knows how to get into the building, including the staff.
That's not a good sign.
We're like, how do you get in? And they're like, I don't know. I'm only here to handle the VIP tickets. And I'm like, cool. So eventually, someone with a megaphone was like, go to this side because the building will shade you from the sun. And I was like, sounds good to me. So we walked all the way to the other side of the building to stand in the shade for the line. And then they were like, but we have gate F, and these are gate, like, C and B or some shit. Like, they're not going to let us in. And I'm like, I don't think they're going to give a shit.
Yeah, if they told us
It's a
to get...
stadium. Like, they all connect anyways, so why would it matter what gate you go through?
Yeah.
It did not matter what gate we went through. As I assumed. I was an annoying conversation. Also, getting there was obnoxious. I'm sure we cut like 1 million people. Because, like, it was impossible to tell where the line started or ended or what they were for or what gate they went to. Mm-hmm. Everyone was just standing in a line. So as soon as the line started moving, I just followed the lines that were moving. Because, like, they were moving.
Yeah.
Eventually we got in. And then they went to the merch booth and they got merch. I got a water. Then we went and got our seats. Our seats were incredible, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
Fantastic seats. They were going to be better, but my sister couldn't get them to go through because they were too expensive, and the bank didn't want to approve them, and she didn't call ahead of time, like a fool.
Oh, yeah. Certain purchases up to a certain amount, they will kind of put a hold on it.
Dude, they were expensive, man.
I bet.
Our tickets were like $900 each.
I'm not shocked by that.
I did not pay that.
I
did not pay that.
We went and saw... when we went and saw Taylor Tomlinson in New York, I think it was like at least a couple $100 for a ticket.
Yeah.
And we went into Boston to see her again last year, I think. That was... No, it was this year. We went and saw her this year, and I think those were like $300 each. And that was up in the Bang Theater and the Wang Theater up in Boston.
The Wangs.
The Wang Theater.
The Wang Theater.
I love Wang Theater because it's so silly.
Yeah, it is very funny.
It's a good theater, though.
Yeah. I mean, we were in a stadium, like a football stadium.
I bet.
And it was sold out. It was like 30,000 people, completely sold out.
Everybody was screaming.
Everyone was screaming. It's very loud there.
You should have had earbuds.
I mean, that was fine. But here's where the story gets interesting, because there was a couple things that happened before the concert started, which is why things got weird. So we got to our seats. Everything was good. Everything's fine. We got nice seats, nice beautiful seats. My sister's got an open seat to the right for the staircase, so there's like no one blocking her at all from the stage, which was her entire plan. So congratulations for her. She got a great plan. But because I was right next to that seat, I also got a great seat because of that. Because there's essentially no one blocking me from seeing the stage. Also, I was like one of the 7 men there, so I could just stand over everyone else. I easily could see over everyone's head because there were no men in the audience.
Yeah, when we went and saw that comedian I was just talking about, it was a majority women.
Yeah. So... no matter where I sat, I was getting a great view, because I was just like, I'll just stand up, and none of you can block me. But before any of that happens, my sister's like, I'm gonna go take a piss and get a drink before the show starts. Logical.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright. So I'm sitting there holding their seat and holding their stuff. A few people come by with more freebie shit, and I was like, that's where the iron thing comes from. She's like, no one wants iron. I'm like, I'll take an iron. I kind of just feel bad for him.
Yeah.
So we take an iron. But no, here's where things get interesting, because I think this is really funny. So
it's the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.
Jiraiya the Great. Should I just wait on this story? It's like 3 minutes. There's like 2 minutes left in this video. It's like probably. Tell it in the next one.
Yeah, you might want to.
I'll tell the next one, because I only got like 2 minutes, so I'm not going to be able to do it justify it. Like justice. There's a few parts.
Hi, have a wonderful time.
Dark, this is Jiraiya. He's dying or whatever.
I'm so upset.
I know you are. I'm so upset. You can tell by how much I care.
Yeah, this happened like around episode 200, and then we had another 300 episodes without Jiraiya, and it was very disappointing.
Oh my god, it's young Tsunade, and Orochimaru, and that other guy who's Hokage, and the other guy who's Hokage, and his whore wife.
And Naruto.
And his son. His stupid son.
No. On the contrary, there was more to it than just slip-ups.
Everything I did was for a purpose. The Toad Man told me so.
Fuck the Toad Man.
Why? You told him everything that was going to happen to him, and he was technically right.
Yeah, you're right.
He's like, you'll give birth to someone who saves the shinobi world or kills it. Can't decide. And he gave birth to both.
Pretty much.
Sharing laughs, just being with you. And most of all, knowing that you've inherited my will.
I don't think he has.
Eh.
I think it's all bullshit.
That makes me the...
Just imagine if Jiraiya was able to make it to Naruto's wedding. You'd be so proud of him.
Oh, he was at the wedding in spirit.
Yeah. And then Boruto happened, and Jiraiya would have turned into the person who destroyed the Naruto world.
After all.
Because it's just like, dude, Boruto sucks.
I don't think so. I think Jiraiya would have loved Boruto, because Boruto is just Naruto again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like the same fucking character.
No, but Boruto's got angst, bro.
Dude,
That's the
it's
difference.
literally only for, like, the first 2 chapters.
I know.
Put down
I
the
know.
pen.
It's so dumb.
Right. What should I name the sequel?
You know what? We'll find out in the next part, because I can already tell this is going to go on forever. We'll tell you guys then. Peace.
Peace.